That's 866-844-7344.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back, everybody. Phil Miller here, 6 minutes after 5 o'clock on a cloudy Thursday afternoon. And, well, we've had traffic issues here all afternoon long. We start down in, well, West Virginia, 81 northbound lanes heading for the Potomac River Bridge. There's been construction there all afternoon, so just heads up from Falling Waters up to the bridge, and then you're going to be rolling pretty good up to through the interchange with 70. Now 70 westbound. Before the interchange with Interstate 81, had a serious two-vehicle wreck there. Units have been on the scene, but it's slow again all the way past Mapleville Road exit. So as you're coming down South Mountain, be prepared. Watch out for the brake lights. At 7 minutes after 5 o'clock, now let's take a look at our WJEJ weather report being brought to you by Walgreens. Who has time for a cold? Swing by your local Walgreens for the right relief fast. With Walgreens brand cold and flu products, you'll get effective multi-symptom relief you can trust. Walgreens, trusted since 1901.
What's with the weather? What's with the weather? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
Well, folks, our sun will officially set behind those clouds at 5:31 this afternoon. And then tomorrow, well, it's going to be behind the clouds. It goes like this. For tonight, we'll have rain developing this evening, definitely before 11 p.m. Then rain and snow likely mixing for a few hours. Then a chance of snow after 2 a.m. Snow accumulation of less than a half inch is possible. Watch out for slick spots as temperatures fall to the mid-20s and the northwest wind gusting overnight as high as 20 miles per hour. Now tomorrow, a slight chance of early morning snow. Otherwise, it's a partly sunny, cold, blustery Friday with scattered snow flurries. Temperatures tomorrow in the mid-20s and a northwest wind gusting up to 30 miles per hour. That's a cold Friday. Friday night, scattered flurries early, then mostly clear, diminishing winds and cold. Lows overnight around 13 degrees. Our weekend, it's a mostly sunny Saturday. Temperatures in the mid-30s. Saturday night, skies become mostly cloudy. We'll have a 40% chance of snow developing after 2 a.m. in the morning. Temperatures overnight in the upper 20s. Sunday, snow, mainly after 8 a.m. Temperatures near 39 degrees and chance of precip 90%. Sunday night, snow, mainly before 8 p.m. Temperatures overnight around 27 degrees. And then Monday, it's sunny. Temperatures in the mid-30s. And Tuesday, cloudy. Temperatures near 40 degrees. But stay tuned to that forecast for Sunday as we get closer to the weekend and that forecast. 46 degrees at Keeper's Weather Station. We're down to 49 degrees at Discovery Station in City Center, Hagerstown. For the first time this afternoon on the local Doppler radar, just seeing some isolated showers popping up well to our west, but they're making an appearance on the local Doppler radar. So we'll keep an eye on that. Dennis, he'll be coming here after the CBS News at 6 o'clock. Oh, we got you covered here at Hagerstown's original radio station.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me.
Oh, thank you, Dean Martin. Now, Patty Page stopping by with the song
Allegheny moon, I need your light to help me find romance tonight. Love.
were the radon test guys.
The who test guys?
Didn't you see the paper Sunday? The Surgeon General issued another lung cancer warning.
Oh, like the cigarette warning?
Yeah, they're saying we have to get our houses tested for radon.
I don't smell any radon in my house.
That's because radon is an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas that seeps into your house from underground.
Does this story have a happy ending?
Yeah, you'll be a lot happier once you get your house tested.
Learn more. Visit the EPA at epa.gov/radon. That's epa.gov/radon.
Oh, take care of yourself, your family, and your pets out there. 16 minutes after 5 o'clock. Here's Frank stopping by one more time this afternoon.
I've got you under my skin, under my skin.
Have another on us. A good afternoon song from WJEJ.
20 minutes after 5 o'clock. Again, 70 westbound, an accident right after the exit for the Downsville Pike. As things slow all the way past Mapleville Road exit. And we still have that slowdown, Interstate 81, northbound in West Virginia, but happy to report that is starting to lighten up. Rosemary Clooney at 27 minutes after 5 o'clock. CBS News update in 4 minutes. Perry Como right now.
Well, I took my baby to the carnival and I heard that barker, yes, one of them all.
Bob, thank you, Perry Como and Cupid Doll.
Hi, this is Neil Glessner. Tune in to WJEJ AM 1240 on Saturday, February 10th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the 5th annual Have a Heart for Doey's House Radiothon. WJEJ and Lou Scally will be live at the hospice office, and proceeds will support Hospice of Washington County's endowment, which has been established to assist the vital programs and services of hospice, including Doey's House. You can stop at 747 Northern Avenue and drop off a donation and grab some Have a Heart for Doey's House goodies and have some fun. Call in at 301-791-6927 on February 10th.
Travel back in time every Sunday evening at 9 with When Radio Was, featuring the most exciting radio shows of all time. There's baffling mysteries, riveting westerns, eerie science fiction, and laugh-out-loud comedies. So pull up a chair and make yourself comfortable. This week on When Radio Was, meet the Meeks, Burns and Allen, and Casey, crime photographer. That's When Radio Was, this Sunday evening at 9 here on Classic Radio, AM 1240, WJEJ.
Thank you, Dennis. It's time for a CBS News update brought to you by USMH.
CBS News update. Despite objections from the Justice Department, President Trump is expected to allow Congress to make public that controversial GOP memo that alleges anti-Trump bias at the FBI. CBS News Justice reporter Paula Reed.
He has opted not to exercise his authority to block it, so it'll go back to committee. And as we understand it right now, it is expected to be released tomorrow.
The FBI has expressed grave concerns over the memo because of what's in it and what's been left out. CBS's Major Garrett says the document's already done some damage.
Whatever happens with this memo, released, not released, redacted, not redacted, Republican memo, Democratic memo, one thing has already happened. That bipartisan relationship has been shattered, and that bipartisan history of the House Intelligence Committee has been similarly shattered.
Democrats say the memo is part of the GOP effort to undermine the Russia investigation. CBS News Update, I'm Pam Coulter.
All the gold you need, plus the easy hits of today. You're listening to the leader, WJEJ Hagerstown, Maryland.
Our CBS News update, traffic, and weather, all being brought to you by the University System of Maryland at Hagerstown.
You no longer need to leave Washington County to get a 4-year degree.
The HCC and USMH provided a seamless transition.
By starting at Hagerstown Community College and transferring to the University System of Maryland at Hagerstown, you can get a quality education with the convenience of being close to home.
Transferring from HCC to USMH is the most cost-beneficial option available to students in Washington County.
HCC and USMH. Start here. Stay here.
WJEJ checks the weather.
Oh, I had to turn down my knobs. 27 minutes before 6 o'clock. And folks, well, sun has officially set now. It'll be back tomorrow. And our temperature at the moment, 46 degrees with the winds calm now out of the south, 2 to 6 miles per hour. Taking us into this evening, we're going to find rain developing before 11 p.m., then a rain and snow mix likely between the hours of 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., then a chance of snow after that. Now, snow accumulation of less than a half-inch possible, but with temperatures around 24 degrees overnight and the gusty northwest wind picking up to 20 miles per hour. Watch out for slick spots. Now, chance of precipitation tonight and overnight is 80%. Tomorrow is a day with a slight chance of snow early in the morning. Otherwise, partly sunny, blustery, and cold with scattered flurries throughout the day. Temperatures only in the mid-20s, and the northwest wind gusting tomorrow up to 30 miles per hour. It's going to be a cold Friday. Friday night, clear skies, diminishing winds, temperatures overnight around 13 degrees. And then a weekend forecast you just want to keep in the back of your mind. Saturday, mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid-30s. Saturday night, cloudy, a chance of snow after 2 a.m. in the morning, lows overnight in the upper 20s. Sunday, snow, temperatures in the upper 30s. Sunday night, snow, mainly before 8 p.m., lows overnight around 27 degrees. And then we're back to mostly sunny skies on Monday, temperatures in the mid-30s, and cloudy on Tuesday, temperatures near 40 degrees. 46 degrees at Keeper's Weather Station, 49 degrees at Discovery Station in City Center, Hagerstown. Local Doppler radar showing that light moisture, and I emphasize on light, very light moisture out to our west right now. Temperatures well above freezing. So anything that happens here this evening and later into tonight probably be on that rain side, but those cold temperatures are definitely going to be coming in during the overnight hours. Now, let's turn our attention to the traffic. And earlier we had an incident, 70 westbound. I want to hit the refresh button on that, and it's still there. Have that back up, slow go. 70 westbound lanes right after the Downsville Pike exit. Have that slow all the way, well, not as bad now, out to Beaver Creek, Mapleville Road exit. So heads up, that's getting through. And just like yesterday, happy to report it's all green down in West Virginia now. Northbound lanes, Interstate 81. Oh, take it up another gear. You're running clean now. West Virginia across the Potomac River Bridge into Maryland. CBS News update, traffic, weather, all brought to you by the University System of Maryland at Hagerstown, 32 West Washington Street.
WJEJ, our music for your afternoon. Afternoon relaxing in the hub city, WJEJ.
Edie Gourmet on WJEJ, 14 and a half minutes before 6 o'clock. CBS News at the top of the hour. Dennis McPherson, he'll be coming around the clubhouse turn any moment now. That's right, Dennis, on a Thursday night. Now, taking a look out there on Interstate 70 westbound, just after the exit for the Downsville Pike. Units still on a scene from an earlier accident, so heads up. But everything's getting through there now. It's just a little bit slow, so heads up. And also a quick word from Walgreens. Who has time for a cold? Swing by your local Walgreens for the right relief fast. With Walgreens brand cold and flu products, you'll get effective multi-symptom relief you can trust. Walgreens, trusted since 1901.
As a veteran of the United States military, I can finally get the opportunity to enjoy special events, things that we couldn't afford, thanks to VetTix. Every empty seat at a concert, a game, or a play is a missed opportunity to say thanks to a veteran and service member. We can give our veterans a special event where they too can create their own cherished memories. Visit vettix.org. Find out how you can make a difference in a veteran's life.
Oh, look out. Here's Joe Williams and Count Basie's orchestra.
Wonderful, marvelous, you should care for me.
Is divine. I go to ball games, the bleachers are fine.
The Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum presents Christmas at the Roundhouse, featuring the trains of Christmas. See the Polar Express, the Midwood Junction display, and the 3-rail O-scale layout featuring your favorite steam and diesel trains operating on 4 levels of Winter Wonderland. Admission $6 for adults, ages 4 to 15, $1, 3 and under are free. Railroad artifacts, trains for the kids to run, and don't forget to visit the gift shop. For more information, please call 301-739-4665 or online at theroundhouse.org or on Facebook. Come experience the sights and sounds at the Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum, 296 South Burhans Boulevard, Hagerstown. Longmeadow Wine and Liquors, located in the Longmeadow Shopping Center, has the area's largest selection of beer, wine, spirits, and has been voted the #1 spirit shop by the Hagerstown Magazine Hot List. Longmeadow Wine and Liquors in the Longmeadow Shopping Center and online at longmeadowwine.com. 21 and over, please drink responsibly and never drink and drive. Never drink and drive, folks. And just to reiterate that, it's out of date. I'll play it for you tomorrow, I promise. They're actually PSAs from the Maryland State Police about drunk driving on Super Bowl weekend, and don't do it because you'll get caught and can't afford it. And you might kill yourself or somebody. I feel like Debbie the Downer sometimes, but these things must be said. So always, please drink, party responsibly. This thing called life, we only get one of them. There is no reset button like on PlayStation. Your computer whacks up, well, turn it off, turn it on. Easy peasy. But when it comes to being out on the roadways, even walking and looking at your cell phone and just not being aware, it only takes 2 seconds to change your world. That's it for me on a Thursday. Hey, an easy listening Friday. Super Bowl, a big game weekend coming up. Go Patriots. Dennis after the news here at WJEJ Hagerstown, Maryland. And all you groovy cats on WJEJradio.com. Have a wonderful evening.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Zillow.
I'm Pam Coulter. We may soon get to see that Republican memo that alleges FBI bias against President Trump in the Russia investigation. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
A senior aide to the president tells reporters Mr. Trump is okay with the memo's release and that it will be sent back to Capitol Hill probably tomorrow to be made public. That despite the ardent objections of the FBI and its director, Christopher Wray. House Speaker Paul Ryan says releasing the memo is necessary to prevent abuse of the FISA surveillance law.
If there are instances or individuals who have abused that power, it is our job in Congress to shed light on that, bring transparency and accountability to the process.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, the White House.
4 students were shot and wounded, one critically, inside a Los Angeles middle school today, and a female student has been arrested. L.A. Schools Police Chief Steve Zipperman.
The information that I received, the person of interest is 12 years old.
Police also recovered a gun but have not yet identified a motive. Officials of Meridian, Michigan offered their public apologies today to a young woman who had accused disgraced former Dr. Larry Nassar of sexually assaulting her in 2004 for believing his explanation that it was a legitimate medical procedure. Town Manager Frank Walsh.
Apologize on behalf of the community, our police department, to you, Brianna. We failed you.
Fighting back against the Trump administration's plan to expand offshore drilling, CBS's Jim Krasula reports.
Led by North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein, the top lawyers for a dozen coastal states have sent a letter to the U.S. Interior Department saying new offshore drilling threatens their maritime economies and natural resources. The attorneys general, all Democrats, want the Trump administration plan canceled.
The U.S. is urging restraint as Turkish troops cross the Syrian border to battle Kurdish militants. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The U.S. is concerned the fighting is distracting from the war against ISIS, could help the Syrian regime, and is endangering civilians. Pentagon spokeswoman Dana White.
That's why we've asked them to restrain themselves and to limit this offensive.
So far, those requests have been ignored.
A Florida Panhandle nurse posted a Facebook video warning people who come to the ER when it's not an emergency, they risk leaving with the flu.
But they're waiting along with the flu right next to them. So guess what? 5 flus came in, 15 flus walk out. It's great. And guess what? Half of them don't realize they have the flu yet. They'll be back.
The Dow up 37. This is CBS News.
Zillow. Discover millions of homes for sale or rent. From modern urban apartments to historic homes in the suburbs. Zillow. Find your way home.
All money managers may seem pretty much the same. But
But while some money managers may recommend high commission investment products, Fisher Investments avoids them. Some money managers may have hidden and layered fees. Fisher Investments never does. And while some money managers are happy to earn commissions from you, whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're structured to be on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come to us from other money managers. Talk with us and find out why so many experienced investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments, clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
The year's off to a strong start for car makers.
Utilities and pickups were hot. Cars were not, as January sales came pretty close to last year's rate. Better than expected, says Edmunds analyst Jessica Caldwell, but nothing to celebrate.
We won't get too much traction from what we see in January, but it is, a promising start for the year.
Ford and Fiat Chrysler saw their sales fall from last year. A number of companies posted gains, including Toyota, Nissan, Volkswagen, and GM. Jeff Gilbert for CBS News, Detroit.
Unattended bags at the airport and unattended coffee urns on the street can make people nervous. Someone working on the TV show Law & Order SVU caused a brief scare in New York City today. After shooting ended, a coffee urn used by the catering staff was left behind near Manhattan's Supreme Civil Court building. Someone saw it and called police to report a possible bomb. The bomb squad responded and after its review declared everything safe. Pam Coulter, CBS News.
It's time to join the millions of people that meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, and instant sharing across any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions, join the movement, and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Visit zoom.us to set up your free account today. That's zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. Get free of credit card debt, signature loans, department store cards, internet loans, and medical bills. Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Don't go bankrupt. You'll have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Call Total Financial now at 866-844-7344. That's 866-844-7344.
6 minutes now past 6 o'clock, and I welcome you. Welcome to the evening. Welcome to WJEJ. And right now it's cloudy, and it's spitting, and just a light mist falling right now. Temperature at 46 degrees. We'll check the complete WJEJ weather forecast here in just a few moments. Right now, checking some top local stories. The Hagerstown Fire Marshal's Office completed a scheduled inspection of the Garden Plaza Hotel at 901 Dual Highway. That was earlier this morning. And it was determined that life safety features are still not operating adequately, and the hotel is not safe for occupancy. Subsequently, the hotel has posted a condemned property. This does not impact the adjoining businesses, including Barefoot Bernie's, Cancun Cantina, or Hager Hall. And we'll have more on that story, I'm sure, tomorrow morning. More than 100 representatives of institutions and organizations from Washington County were in Annapolis on Wednesday to lobby lawmakers. The day-long effort focused on projects like the expansion of Interstate 81 in the county, the Urban Improvement Initiative in downtown Hagerstown, and a series of tourism projects. The county contingent was in Annapolis on the day Governor Hogan delivered his State of the State address. The Maryland Medical Cannabis Commission reports 30 licensed dispensaries operating in the state, but none in Washington County. There are 2 licensed growers in the county, Kind Therapeutics in Hagerstown and Harvest of Maryland in Hancock. But for the 540 certified medical marijuana patients in the county, there is no place to go for the medication. The commission awarded the dispensary licenses by senatorial district, and Kind Therapeutics has the license for Senate District 30 in Anne Arundel County. Albert Bean III of Hedgesville was in district court Wednesday, and his bond was set at $25,000. He's the man we reported yesterday who had a loaded gun Tuesday afternoon at Pope Tire on Bauer Avenue. He had been fired there recently and said he wanted to talk to the owner. Bean is charged with reckless endangerment and carrying a concealed dangerous weapon. 41-year-old Michael Bowden of Hagerstown will have an evaluation done to see if he was criminally responsible in a sexual solicitation case involving young children. City and county police conducted an online and phone sting that led to charges against Bowden last spring. He's been held without bond since last May 3rd. Bowden is scheduled for trial on February 22nd. The manager of the Baymont Inn and Suites on Dual Highway in Hagerstown asked the county liquor board Wednesday about a liquor license for the coffee shop in the hotel lobby. The hotel has a license, but board members aren't sure if that license could be extended to the coffee shop. The board will research it and announce the decision at a later date. Grace Academy in Hagerstown was closed today and will be closed tomorrow because too many teachers are sick. High school principal Warren Barrett said that he can't find enough subs. The private Christian school has 342 students in pre-K through 12th grade. A family was displaced because of a house fire at around 3 a.m. Wednesday at 837 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Investigators say that the fire started in a bedroom and appears to be accidental. The fire was under control in about 10 minutes and no injuries were reported. The Cumberland County Coroner's Office has identified the skeletal remains found in Shippensburg Township last week. Officials say Scott Schaefer was found near the Walmart on the South Contestego. The 49-year-old was reported missing last May. Coroner Charlie Hall says that no foul play is suspected. The Maryland Health Department says there were 3 cold-related fatalities reported in the state in the last week. Those deaths bring the total number for the winter season to 36. Last winter, there were 34 hypothermia-related deaths. 11 of this year's fatalities are believed to have been homeless people. And right now, checking the WJEJ weather forecast for tonight, cloudy with a good chance of rain between now and about 11 o'clock tonight. And then rain and snow likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then after that, a chance of some snow. Up to a half an inch is expected. Lows tonight in the mid-20s. Also quite windy tonight. Winds gusting as high as 21 miles per hour. And then Friday, partly sunny. Slight chance of some snow in the morning. And then some scattered flurries throughout the rest of the day. It'll be blustery. Daytime highs in the mid-20s. And then clear Friday night, some scattered flurries, lows around 13 degrees. And then Saturday, it'll be sunny, highs mid-30s. And Sunday, a good chance of some snow early, otherwise daytime highs near 40 degrees. And right now, under cloudy skies, again, just kind of a light mist falling. And right now, our temperature, right now we're at 46 degrees at WJEJ. And I welcome you. Welcome to the evening. Music for Ever Young, and we're just getting warmed up. Neil Diamond right there. Can you feel the love tonight? And getting us started there from 1967. That was Floyd Kramer at the piano, and the theme from the Valley of the Dolls. Right now, 19 minutes past 6 o'clock. I'll be back with more right after this.
Have you ever thought of a question for your general practitioner once you've left his or her office? Or wondered what a specialist might think about a medical condition you've recently read about in the newspaper? Health Matters Radio is brought to you each Tuesday morning on WJEJ by Meritus Health. Experts in medicine and healthcare cover a wide range of topics at 9:30 a.m. every Tuesday morning, and the phone lines are open for you to call in and ask questions. Our goal at Health Matters Radio is to get good health information out to our community through relevant discussions with members of our Meritus Health family. Tune in, call in. Health Matters Radio on WJEJ, Tuesday mornings at 9:30 a.m., brought to you by Meritus Health.
All right, back to the music. And again, it's music by request.
And she doesn't see.
There, the sounds of Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. More and more and more here on Classic Radio. Ed Ames before that, When the Snow is on the Roses. And also music in there from Magna Carta. And right now it's 6:31. We'll pause right here.
What's with the weather? What's with the weather? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
All right, well, let me break this down. There's an 80% chance of precipitation for tonight, so a good chance of some rain up until about 11 o'clock, and then that'll change into rain and snow between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., and then after that, changing over to just snow. And as far as accumulation goes, we could get up to half an inch. And also a bit windy tonight. Our nighttime lows will be in the mid-20s. Tomorrow then, Friday, cloudy, a slight chance of some snow in the morning, then scattered flurries the rest of the day. Otherwise, then partly sunny and a bit windy, if not blustery at times. Daytime highs just peaking in the mid-20s. That's all we get tomorrow, mid-20s. And then Friday night, it'll be clear. Chance of some scattered flurries in the evening. Lows around 13. Saturday, sunny, highs in the mid-30s. And Sunday, there's a chance of some snow early and daytime highs to reach near 40. Right now, cloudy and a bit misty out there. Light mist falling when I came in. And our temperature right now, that was at 6 o'clock, and our temperature right now at 46 degrees. 46 degrees under cloudy skies. And again, we're just getting warmed up here at the Big 1240. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. And I'll be back with some more music here in just a moment. But right now, let's check in with today's edition of America's Future.
America's Future, dedicated to the preservation of our free enterprise system and constitutional form of government, brings you the news behind the headlines. Partnering with Phyllis Schlafly Eagles, these daily commentaries will keep you informed and help win the battle against forces that mock traditional values and deny freedom of religion. Now, for America's Future, here's Ryan Haidt.
There have now been 2 terrorist attacks in New York City in recent weeks, carried out by foreign nationals here on green cards, President Trump told an impromptu news conference in December. The first attacker came through the visa lottery, and the second through chain migration. We're going to end both of them, the lottery system and chain migration, the president declared. We're going to end them fast. Well, the first terrorist attack occurred on October 31st, when Sayfullo Saipov, a Muslim immigrant from Uzbekistan, drove a rented truck through a crowd of pedestrians and cyclists, killing 8 and injuring 12. Saipov had sworn allegiance to ISIS and reportedly asked to display the ISIS flag in his hospital room where he was recovering from a gunshot wound. Saipov came to the United States in 2010 after winning the annual lottery for 50,000 visas, which our government foolishly grants to people from the most diverse countries, defined as those that sent fewer than 50,000 immigrants to the U.S. during the previous 5 years. Over 1 million people without skills have received one of these so-called diversity visas since the program began, and the average recipient brings 3 relatives to settle here permanently. In the latest attack on December 11th, Akayed Ullah, a Muslim immigrant from Bangladesh, set off a pipe bomb in the crowded tunnel that links Times Square to the nation's busiest bus terminal, which serves over 200,000 passengers each weekday. Ullah came to the United States in 2011 after qualifying for an F-43 visa as the child of a sibling of a U.S. citizen, his uncle, through what's called extended family chain migration. He was one of 141,000 immigrants who have entered the U.S. from Bangladesh through chain migration since 2005, an astounding number equal to the population of Dayton, Ohio. Ullah repeatedly traveled to Bangladesh in recent months before initiating his attack here. This is the same mistake the U.S. made in letting the Boston Marathon bombers back in after suspicious trips abroad.
For a free copy of the America's Future newsletter, write America's Future, 7800 Bonham, St. Louis, Missouri, 63105. That's 7800 Bonham, St. Louis, Missouri, 63105. Or email us at info@americasfuture.net.
Music to prevent road rage begins now on Classic Radio WJEJ.
Right there, music from Frank DeVol and his orchestra. That was called The Happening here on Classic Radio. Actually, Frank DeVol composed a lot of theme songs for TV shows back in the 50s, 60s, and I guess into the 70s and whatnot, but even did some acting too. You might find him popping up as in cameos on different shows. In fact, if memory serves, he was in an episode of Car 54, Where Are You?, which I think, in my own opinion, is one of the funniest shows of all time. So that's just me. Car 54. Anyway, Frank DeVol right there on Classic Radio. Also in there, Engelbert Humperdinck with A Winter World of Love and the Hill Wachinsky guitar duo, Nights in White Satin. Right now, 6:47, and I'll be back with Frank Sinatra. He's going to warm things up for us right after this.
If you're over 65 and on Medicare, now is a good time to review your Medicare supplement to improve your coverage and maybe even save yourself money. Hi, I'm Paul Sweeney with Quality First Insurance. Many seniors don't realize that they can change their Medigap coverage at any time. There is no special time that must be followed. Since 1992, Quality First Insurance has been providing seniors with the best Medicare supplement solutions. The agents of Quality First Insurance understand Medicare Part A and Part B, what Medicare covers and the additional deductibles, co-payments, and the costs that it does not cover. So with that in mind, we'd like to give you a free, no-obligation quote over the phone. Call us at 301-797-1400 or toll free at 800-745-1411. We're a local company on the Leitersburg Pike in Hagerstown, just past the Long Meadow Shopping Center. Call us for a free, no-obligation Medicare supplement quote at 301-797-1400 or toll free at 800-745-1411. Quality First Insurance, quality products for quality people.
Moving On Up is heard from 9:30 till 10 a.m. on the first Friday of every month on WJEJ. Your host, Cheryl Kaiser, is a local journalist specializing in a broad range of subjects that appeal to adults. Jobs, health, finances, genealogy, hobbies, music, arts, computers, the internet, and you get the idea. That's the first Friday of every month. Moving On Up, brought to you by Cheryl Kaiser, 9:30 till 10 a.m. on WJEJ and worldwide on WJEJradio.com.
You just
we could meet too.
Oh, we love you too, Peggy. Peggy Lee right there. Make Believe, WJEJ in Hagerstown, Maryland. I'll be back in 9 minutes, but right now, at the tone, 7 o'clock.